A 10-year-old boy named Andrew Wiles heard about a problem. This is a picture of Andrew Wiles. Andrew Wiles was 10 years old when he first encountered a problem called Fermat's last theorem. Fermat's last theorem. Basically, the idea of Fermat's last theorem is that what we encounter with Pythagoras' theorem, 3 squared plus 4 squared is equal to 5 squared, this reality cannot take place if we change these squares to cubes for any set of numbers. Whether it's cubes or to the 4th power or 5th power, you will never find two numbers raised to the same power equaling that a number raised to that same power, except, greater than squares. We'll never see that. So there's nothing cubed plus something cubed that equals something cubed. Never. That's a big challenge. Came from a man named Pierre de Fermat in France, and Fermat didn't have the solution. He didn't have the explanation for us. And so what happened is Andrew Wiles saw this problem. People had tackled it for years. This happened, the problem was proposed around 1640, or this is around the time when Isaac Newton was born. At that point, France was a powerhouse, and France is still a powerhouse for a lot of things in mathematics and science, but they were a powerhouse. They had Blaise Pascal, René Descartes, Pierre de Fermat, and now we have Isaac Newton is born, right? And I don't know if Isaac Newton played with the problem, but we know that Andrew Wiles played with the problem. Why? Because he solved it. From 1642 to 1994, we didn't have an answer. Why am I saying this to you? Well, we need our young people, even while they're still 9 or 10, to be inspired with stories. We have an app that is coming out this fall called Counting to Calculus, the app version, that literally has assessments. It has all the math you need to learn from basic counting to calculus. And then it actually has a tab that says, Inspire Me Today. And that tab tells stories like this. It tells stories about how mathematicians encountered problems and what they did to solve those problems. We're not going to go into the technical details of the solutions. You can watch that on our Counting to Calculus YouTube channel that literally is out there now, and it has a ton of videos of every math topic you need help with in doing calculus well, right? Including calculus. Our Counting to Calculus program gives you college credit for college algebra, intermediate algebra, pre-calculus, and calculus. So we get you 12 credits of math. Statistics, discrete math, Calc 2 and Calc 3 are coming soon. So we're going to be able to get you 24 credits of math. How crazy is that? College credits of math while you're still in high school. Do math for fun. Get the credits. Anyways, back to the point. Pierre de Fermat gave the challenge, and he says, I don't have room in my notes to show you how this is solved. And then Andrew Wiles sees the problem and he tackles it. He gets a PhD at Princeton. He does great work. And today he's at Oxford University. In 2024, God willing, I am planning a trip to Oxford where I'm going to tell some of these stories, because they're coming out of a book that I'm writing called STEM Excellence, How to Raise the Next Generation of Mathematicians, Scientists, and Thinkers. And part of my book is going to address the topic of math anxiety. I want to help people to overcome math anxiety. And one way you can overcome math anxiety is understanding the scope of what math you're trying to learn. The fact that Counting to Calculus shows you, here's the scope of all the topics that you need to learn. They're all here. And here's the most efficient path. And if you ever get stuck, here's what you need to do. And here's who your coach is. Because every student needs a coach. No matter who you are, you need a coach. Roger Federer had a coach in tennis. Well, at least for the most part. I think there was a time, I don't remember right now off the top of my head, when maybe he didn't have a coach for a short season. But Roger Federer had a coach. Everybody has a coach, right? So who's your math coach? Well, that's part of what I offer in my math program. If you need math coaching, reach out to Amosthemathguy at gmail.com. My coaching, I have 3 levels. The first level is elementary school students generally. The second level is middle school students. And the last level is high school students. And they get credit. They get up to 60 college credits of all the courses we offer. But math specifically, they get up to 21 credits of math. So that they go to college and start right up in differential equations if they want, or linear algebra, which I generally will do in high school. Linear algebra can be done in high school as well. So Andrew Wiles did the work. We are excited to go to Oxford. Andrew Wiles is actually at Oxford University. I'm also going to be at Cambridge University. That's where the Cavendish Laboratory is. Stay tuned for my video series on that. The Cavendish Laboratory has produced some of the top mathematicians and thinkers ever. James Clerk Maxwell started it, and his legacy literally lives on. There's something about excellence with the work Maxwell did, and I need to learn from that. We need to learn from people that had a legacy like the one Maxwell had. So you can either join me in Oxford or Cambridge. Reach out to Amosthemathguy at gmail.com. I'll be doing a little sharing and collaborating with an organization as well in England. So reach out, Amosthemathguy at gmail.com. And if you have any questions on my courses or this app that we're building, reach out. If you want to support us along the way, reach out to amosthemathguy@gmail.com. Take care and have a blessed day.